Welcome Knightline Live with your hosts Jerry Middleton and Rick Fletcher. Knightline Live is filmed in front of a studio audience. Welcome to Knightline Live. It's Monday night at 7 o'clock, and I'm Jerry Middleton, and joining me as usual is Rick Fletcher. Rick,
how you doing, Jerry?
I'm doing pretty good. A somber day today.
It's a somber day. You have an announcement. We're going to share some information with the people that are watching.
Yeah, 2012 graduate Sierra Burton, who's a police officer at Richmond, was passed away late Sunday night, and we just want to extend our deepest condolences to the family and friends, and on behalf of the Knights Broadcasting Network and also Knightline Live, we sure wish everybody our deepest thoughts at this time.
And we would ask everybody watching this program to please keep her friends and her family in their thoughts and prayers. She fought the good fight. Just wasn't to be, so keep them in your prayers, folks. And what else can you say? You can look for funeral arrangements are being made as we speak, and you can look for Facebook announcements. They're real good at keeping you up to date on information. So with that, Jerry, we have a lot that we're going to discuss tonight. First thing we're going to do is NFL scores, and it was a bad day for the local teams. My goodness gracious.
Losers, and losers.
We tend to, we talk about the Colts, Bengals, Browns, and Bears, because there's probably a mix in there of all these teams of fans, probably mostly Bengals and Colts. Colts, I don't know, folks. You guys are in trouble. Right?
Oh.
They got beat down in Jacksonville again. And it wasn't pretty. They got shut out, and it's just the way it is.
I like the announcers, because we were listening to the game while we were up there. The announcers like, it's pouring down rain here, and this is going to be tough for the Colts to make that comeback. I'm thinking, isn't Jacksonville playing in the same rain, and they're scoring at will?
Oh, my goodness gracious. So they got a lot of work to do.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll see what happens. The season is young. Bengals, they're 0-2. I think they got a good team, but by golly, they got to protect their quarterback. And they're losing by field goals at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So they could very easily be 2-0.
Yes.
But as the NFL goes, they're close games, 0-2. The Browns, talk about excruciating losses. They were up by 2 touchdowns with a minute and a half to go, and they lost to the Jets. To the Jets, goodness.
But Baker Mayfield, he's probably having his last laugh.
He's probably chuckling right now. And the Bears. All right, the Bears are the Bears. They got beat by the Packers, so that's kind of normal, I think. We've come to accept that.
The Bears haven't been the Bears since 1975, I think.
It's been a while. It's been a while for the Bears. So that's your NFL update. For information purposes only, not for betting, okay?
Oh, no, there's no betting. We don't have that here.
So, Jerry, we have a new sponsor. We'd like to tell people about that. We have a new sponsor.
KOA Campgrounds of Richmond.
Now, this is close to my heart because my wife and I, we have an RV, and we love to go camping, so that's what we do.
Well, I stopped in down there. Neat place.
Yeah.
It really is. They got a pond and some cabins and so forth, so look for that commercial as we'll be shooting that this week and getting some a commercial done.
Now the people, Dirk and Danielle, I believe that's their name, they moved from California, they moved right over here, and they own the campground, so congratulations to them. Camping's a lot of fun, so we're going to go camp out there, I can tell you that.
Sounds good.
What else we got? You and I did a thing this weekend.
We worked hard.
It was hard,
Sunday.
Very hard work. Tell everybody what we did.
Well, we were at the Levi Coffin Days. We were running the information booth, and we were announcing, doing what we do, emceeing the event and so forth. And we ran a 50-50 on Sunday, and just, but we got some videos, and we'll be shooting some of those in there.
We call it Sights and Sounds of Levi Coffin Days, and try to make it Northeastern related because you get a lot of people out there. So we're going to intersperse those videos as we get on the show, and you guys get to see what we did. I think next year we already got ideas.
We got lots of ideas.
All right, such as that, okay? A lot of announcements, a lot of things going on. Now we're into the stuff, the good stuff.
Into the stuff.
Cross country, they went to Carmel, and they were in a huge meet.
And we're talking on the boys' side, 12 of the top 15 cross country teams was there, and they're running against them.
Yeah, exactly. And these are big schools. Carmel was there.
Oh yeah.
Connorsville was there. Just big, huge schools were there. And I don't know who else. I had a list, but we finished 13 out of 15 as a team on the boys' side. Okay, now you have to picture this. If you've ever been to a cross country meet, there was 175 boys that were running that thing, Jerry, and I don't know what happens is you start on a line, okay? Then all the runners funnel in. They work to get on the course, okay? The line's like this, the starting line, and it all funnels down. All right, it's almost like NASCAR, for goodness sakes. They're all struggling for position.
It's like leaving a NASCAR race.
Well, what happens? I mean, they're all leave the starting line, and it's like they're sprinting to get to the front.
Oh yeah, you got to get to the funnel. First to the funnel.
So with 175 runners, it must have been a madhouse.
I'd love to have had video of that.
It would have been great, but Chase Cates, he finished 36 out of about 175 runners, roughly. Not bad. Logan Smith had a personal best, so congratulations to him. I got to go to my cheat sheet here, okay?
I know it.
Got to go to my cheat sheet. And Connor Arseman, he also had his own personal best. So congratulations to those guys. It was a very good experience. I was talking to Coach Eric Nolan this weekend, and they knew what they were getting into, and they do these things on purpose. All right, they got sectionals will be coming up, and so that was a very good experience for him. On the girls' side, we did not have all of our girls there. Okay, out of 108 runners, though, Marissa Cates was number 4. Again, they had 15 teams, I think.
Yeah.
And Marissa was number 4, so congratulations to her. Gracie Green, another name we've heard during cross-country season. She was 51st, and Daisy Spence lowered her personal record, her personal best
by get this,
almost 3 minutes.
Amazing.
That's a lot. Okay, when you're talking about a cross-country race and you're shaving that much time off, that's a huge improvement.
That must have been who the mountain lion was chasing.
Oh, had to have been, because that's
good for her.
That's a lot of improvement. So the teams will be running tomorrow night. They'll be in Connorsville. I believe that's where their sectional's going to be. Okay?
It is.
So they'll be in Connorsville. Connorsville is having an invite there. All these meets are invites, okay? Yep. You sign up to go, and I guess you're part of the invite. That's how you get there.
They invite you, and you give them money.
Yeah, that's how it works. Just so you know, we will be at the sectional in Connorsville, and that's going to be October 8th. And we're going to have a lot more extensive video coverage of that event. We'll be talking to all the boys, talking to all the girls and the coaches, and we're going to have a lot more extensive coverage. We're hoping for some good news. We're confident that there's going to be good news coming out of that sectional, but that's going to be October 8th, not that far down the road. All these sectionals are coming up, as you can see here. So, hey, congratulations to the runners. You went to a huge meet. You showed well.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. So, and we'll be looking forward down the road as far as cross country goes. Let's change course a little bit. We haven't talked about cheerleading yet.
Toss me up in the air and catch me. I'm a stunner.
So cheerleading, they're doing competitive cheering this fall.
Yes.
But we were out at I was out at the Union City football game, and we had a chance to talk to the cheerleaders. So let's see what they have to say. That's about a 2-minute video. Let's go to that video right now, Jerry, and see what's happening there. Hello, Knights Nation. We're at Union Hello, Knights Nation. We're at Union City, and tonight we're talking cheerleaders. You know, we've got to catch up with the cheerleaders. We haven't chatted with them in quite a while, so I'm with Bailey Scott. Bailey, how are you?
I'm good.
Well, we did talk to you at the beginning of the year, so you guys have some things going on, but first, I want you to take this mic. I want you to introduce all your teammates here, so go ahead.
Sounds good. Alrighty. This is...
I'm Elena Moore.
Olivia Blyle, Addison Pennington,
Leah Nicholson.
Delaney Goodwin.
And that was perfect, if I could say so myself. So, you guys have some stuff coming on, so tell us what's happening.
We have a competition next weekend at Carmel.
All right, so how confident are we, okay?
I think we're pretty good. We've been hitting a lot of our stunts more, and I think we're good.
This is kind of new for our cheerleading squad, is that right, Bailey? I mean,
yeah.
You guys did a TEC last year, but actually doing competitions like this. Are you guys excited, or what are your thoughts?
I think we're really excited. We have a new team, and only a couple of us have really experienced what competition feels like, so I think we're all really excited to see how everybody is going to do, and we're really excited.
All right, and where's that going to be again?
At Carmel High School.
Carmel, what time? Any idea what time you might be going on, or do we know? All right, so I've just been told by our background staff about 12:30 at Carmel High School. And do we know who the competition is? You're at Carmel. I'm assuming they're in it, and probably a lot of big schools.
Yeah, like the really big schools in Indiana are going to be in our competition, but we all have different divisions. So, but we'll be able to see like all the teams perform.
Well, ladies, good luck. You know, go out there and cheer your heart out. You know, bring back something. I don't know. You bring back the gold or a trophy.
Oh yeah, we're bringing back the gold.
We're going to cheer from you from wherever we're at. All right. So that's the cheerleaders. They got stuff going on. This is different from what they've done in the past, so we want to wish them the best luck. And back to you guys in the studio.
Welcome back to Knightline Live. And Rick, the cheerleaders, you don't need to excite them at all.
No, they do a good job. They really do, and they're excited about this competition. They'll be at Carmel High School on Saturday. I was told they go on at 12:30. Not sure how the scoring goes and all those things, but I'm sure
Well, it's all subjective. We saw that last year at the TEC meet.
It's like band, it's like damsels and those things. We don't know how the scoring goes. We're gonna get some more video. Okay,
Well, we'll be at the TEC meet.
We absolutely will.
We'll
We wouldn't miss that for the world. Not after last year, Jerry.
Yeah,
so.
last year that was wild.
All right, so we have a very special guest when we come back. Girls sectional golf was today, and we have the news hot off the press, Jerry.
Hot off the press,
So we're going to have a very special guest when we get back. Gold level sponsors.
Well, welcome to Levi Coffin Days. Rick Fletcher and myself are doing I guess we're the MCs of this event.
I guess we are.
Or something. But anyway, it's been a great day here at the Fountain City Lions Club. It's a beautiful day out, isn't it, Rick?
Oh, it's a gorgeous day. You know, we've had a lot of fun here, Jerry. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what they wanted of us, but they let us do whatever we wanted to. So, Jerry, this has been a good time. And I think if they have us back, we probably will make this an annual event.
Well, I hope they ask us to come back because this is wonderful. Right now, our executive producer, Mr. Webster, is moving the camera on me, so I hope everybody at home enjoys that. We'll be back with some other sights and sounds of the Levi Coffin Days after these messages on the Knights Broadcasting Network.
All right.
At Kate's Family Eye Care, we value a family-friendly atmosphere, offering high-quality eye exams. Our expert staff utilizes the latest techniques in eye care. We have a large selection of affordable glasses that are unique to our area. We are proud supporters of the Northeastern Knights and wish all the teams the best of luck.
Go Knights!
Coming together every day to make a difference for you, for me, and everyone in between. Because at Dot Foods, when we celebrate each other's differences and work together to make the community a better place, we become great together. At Dot Foods, what matters to you matters to us, where communities matter. Dot Foods.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, you were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. That fear owns. And here we are, right here, right now. Let's fly.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Dreaming of having more space? With a mortgage from First Financial, you're golden. We keep things simple with friendly, personalized service from application to closing. We'll help you find the right mortgage loan to fit your unique needs. Plus, you can qualify for relationship pricing with an eligible checking account. And since we live in the communities we serve, you can count on our local knowledge to make sure the pieces fall into place for an on-time closing. So stop dreaming and start moving with First Financial Bank.
Well, welcome back to Knightline Live, and apparently we've had a little bit of a issue with the size of our commercials. Maybe this because they're just too big.
I don't know. We'll get our IT department on that. Meanwhile, we have a very special guest. This is Scott Lacey. Scott, how are you?
Great.
He is the assistant coach for girls golf, and by golly, girls had their sectionals today, and we have some fantastic news. You tell us what went down at the tournament today.
There was 9 teams in the sectional, and we were very fortunate. Northeastern got second place. This is the first team ever to be able to go on into the regionals. And it's something, and I'll expand on that for just a second. That's one of my dreams. I coached in 2017 and 2018.
You were the varsity.
I was varsity golf coach
here at Northeastern.
Here at Northeastern.
Okay.
And that was one of my dreams when I talked with Mark Pearson, the AD at that time,
Right.
and then Jerry is like, in a few years we're going to be at this place where we're at. So I was very ecstatic. Also, I'm assistant coach, but I also have a daughter on the team, Lauren Lacey.
Yeah,
and
a friend of the show, Lauren. We know Lauren very well.
And like I said, that is a dream. It's a dream come true. Now, next step is regional, and it's coming up. We've got some details coming up on that later.
So let's set the stage for today. First of all, it rained last night.
Right.
All right. So pouring down rain. The weather forecast was kind of iffy going into the sectional. You get there. What's the weather like? Was it cleared up, or what was going on?
It was very cloudy and still a little windy, which it really helps Lauren's game.
Okay.
I'll just say that. You know, she hits a straighter ball, a little flatter ball. So it helped her quite a bit. The course was a little wet, and all the girls were having a little trouble. They were kind of digging the ball a little bit, so coming up a little bit short, and the greens were a little slower than normal. So
and it wasn't just our girls; it was everybody in the tournament.
Yeah, even the Union County girls who play there every day.
Yeah,
they were having a little trouble.
Now,
so that was kind of it was. Gave us a break.
All right, so this was not your home course.
That's
you
correct.
guys, you played there before, okay?
Right.
The girls, most of them have played out there at Liberty, or
at least once a year. We have an invitational. That's
Yeah.
their first match of the year. We go there for 18 holes. It's a tough course. It's a hilly course. The girls are tired. They were glad to be out of school today.
Yeah.
But all 5 of them are very tired. So tomorrow morning.
All right, so. What were the girls' attitudes as they were approaching, as they were getting there? You know, were they loose? Were they tense? Tell us how that was.
Well, Brian Whistle, the head coach, said on the ride down, the girls were laughing, cutting up like they always do.
Okay.
So he knew that it was going to be a good day.
So they were loose.
They were loose. They weren't uptight. We do have 2 freshmen on the team, and you always are concerned with it's first time sectional.
Right.
Everything counts, that kind of thing. But they were ready to go. We got there early. In fact, they left the school at 7:15 this morning.
Okay.
I'll attest to that. And we didn't leave the course until after 4 o'clock.
That's a long day.
Yes, it's a very long day. But we had a unusual situation at the end.
Did they let the girls use carts? No, they have to walk.
They have to walk, and most of them have push carts.
Okay.
But if you've ever played Liberty, it's a lot of up and down.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
All right, so of course it's not their everyday course. They did get out there last week for a practice round, so that's helpful. Union County, that's their home course, so there's got to be some advantages there. And it's a tough course too.
Yes, it is.
It's not an easy course. Plus, you had weather. Wind is always a factor, an X factor when you're playing golf. Scores were tight again.
Yes.
I mean, Jerry and I have been to a couple of these tournaments out at Highland Lakes, and it's like a stroke here and a stroke there. This was no different right here.
Absolutely, because Richmond scored a 379. They won the sectional. We had a 388.
Congratulations to Richmond.
Yes,
okay?
they played well. They played very well.
So tell us before we go over the scores, who goes on to the next?
So we had 9 teams. So the top 3 team scores go
as a team.
As a team.
The whole team goes.
So all 5 girls, if you have 5, go, and then the top 3 low medalists, not advancing teams, they get to go as individuals.
Okay. So you got 3 teams and 3 individuals on a non-top 3 team.
That's right.
They all get to go to the regional. All right. So as now you're out on the court, you're a coach, but you're also a dad.
I'm also a dad.
Okay, you get the agony of the joy of being a dad. All right,
absolutely.
And you're probably hanging on every stroke, just like your daughter is.
I would much rather play than watch my daughter play, or any of the girls.
Jerry and I have had kids play ball. Okay,
Right.
and it's tough.
Absolutely.
Because you're out there hanging on every pitch or on every play. So, you as a coach, you get to go out there and coach, or do you get to?
Yes. In girls golf, we're allowed 2 coaches.
Okay, so that's you and Brian then.
Yep, Brian Whistler and I. He usually takes the top 2, which is Bailey Whistler and Zoe Klein, and I try to help Lauren, who's our number 3, and then Ava Bales and Julia Beatty. I try to, but Brian gets around to all of them.
Okay.
You got to realize Brian is also a dad, individual,
right?
The past 2 years.
Okay.
So she was so excited that we moved on, and
sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to show some video here in a couple minutes, and you're going to see some of the excitement. As a matter of fact, you might see Brian Whistler doing a pirouette in the middle of that thing. You never know what it's going to show up. All right. So. Further to explain, people don't know how this goes breaker. Is that correct? If you had that, but you had an unusual situation in this tournament.
And I will try to explain it, and I may not get it right, but we had Union County and Centerville tied. Well, usually we just go to the 5th score. So if you were number 5, and as luck would have it, they only each had 4.
And the 5th, if the only reason you bring a 5th is to get that tiebreaker.
Right.
Is that so? Yeah.
What if it. Got
pretty tense, but it's exciting. If you're out there, what you see in the Wayne County tournament, I've learned, and you've been around a lot longer than me. Maybe cancel.
Every one of your strokes count. Don't give up. Never give up. Never give up. Lauren had I'll just tell you, she had a rough patch, but she didn't give up.
Right.
And she got through it, and that's what we tell them, especially the 2 freshmen. Hey, your score may count today, and you may be the one that pushes us over the edge.
And I bet if you look at the scores as a total, as an aggregate, we're going to go over our, you've got the girls here, but it's probably like our number 4 was Ava Bale. She's only a freshman, right? This is her first experience out there. And she doesn't have a lot of golf experience, but she's an important cog in that machine because I know in the TEC tournament, she was out on the course, and she was the one that was going to determine what place we were in.
That's right. And
that's a lot of pressure for a young kid like that.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of pressure for anybody. But that it makes it fun and exciting.
Yep.
So it really does.
It's interesting to see how the girls, how they react. Because it's just like life. You have a bad break, okay, you pick yourself up and keep moving on. That's what we try to teach is, hey, that hole's over. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah,
see what happens.
You can't hit that shot again.
It's how you react to adversity
Absolutely.
is determines who you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're
We'll
going
go to scores?
Yeah, we're going to get there,
Okay.
but I want to, I'm trying to get the people a feel for what it's
Okay.
like to be at the tournament, because it is a lot of fun. These tournaments are a lot of fun. So you're sitting there in the clubhouse somewhere. They're posting the scores as
Yep.
the teams come in, as the girls come in. All
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, adding up. Okay, so we're 2 strokes down. This one's got to beat this one.
Right.
It's tense, man.
It is.
I mean, you're out on. They're all close. It's 3-stroke difference out of 380 strokes.
Yes, and that makes a difference. Right.
And 1 stroke. And I know in talking to the girls after these tournaments, they're all thinking, "Oh, they were the one that lost that stroke
Right.
on whatever hole it was." I mean, that's what the conversation goes. So
90, Zoe Klein, who are
they're the leaders. They're the seniors.
and Ava Bales shot a 108, which I want to point out rose to the occasion. Today she came through for us, and it was absolutely fantastic.
And she's only a freshman.
She's a freshman, so we got a lot of hopes, big hopes for her.
So let me ask, I'm just curious, do you determine is it top 4 scores out of 5, or is it just, you have to determine 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5?
Well, they play practice rounds throughout the year.
Okay.
And then depending on where their score is, that's where they're set.
All right.
And like we always tell, it doesn't matter if you're a 4 or 5 or a 1, your 5 could have a great round.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where you're at.
And we have seen that this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
The 5 has had a great round.
Ava was our number 5 tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
This afternoon, or this morning actually, and she shot a 108. Fantastic.
Yeah, she's really improved her scoring.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a tough course too, like you're
Oh, yeah.
saying. So she wasn't. So you do that on a tough course like this, you've really improved your scoring. So, and plus, I can remember, I got to tell you a little Ava story. I don't know her, I don't know her parents, but we interviewed her for the first time, and she was all nervous.
Yeah.
And we put her on, and she was just like a pro. So
fantastic.
Good for her, and it's good experience for the kids to get on
absolutely.
there and do that. All right, so season's not done. We got a lot more golf to play. Tell us what's going on now. What's the next step?
So next step is regional, and I still don't know the details. Do you?
Well, yes, I do.
All right, he's our assistant AD at here. He's not only
can help me out.
not only a broadcasting.
I know we play Saturday. That's all I know.
Jerry's not only a broadcasting legend, but he's the assistant AD.
I am something. But anyway, it will be Saturday at Lapel, which is just outside of Anderson, and that will be played at Edgewood Golf Club. And I don't have an address for that, but hey, who needs
gonna
it?
be in
We got
Lapel's-
Googles.
Yeah, Lapel's the whole school, right?
Lapel's the host school. And going into this, there's 5 sectionals coming in, so it's got to be 15 plus another 45 individuals.
Right.
I would be right. No, not 15, but it would be 5 plus 15 individuals. But anyway, going into this, Rick, is Noblesville, big
schools.
Muncie Central, big.
Right.
Cathedral, big.
Huge.
New Palestine, big.
Oh, yeah.
And then Union County.
Yeah, small. Of course, you have Richmond's a 4A school, but the rest of our, those are big schools.
Absolutely.
Right there. So, what's the girls' mentality? You've been with the girls all day. You chatted with them after. So the mentality.
Well, they're feeling pretty good. They got to go to Jay's afterwards, so they're feeling pretty good.
Normally
their bellies are full.
Normally it's Frickers after,
Right.
but today it was Jay's.
Jay's,
Okay.
so they're looking forward to it. Might want to just tease a little bit. There is a TikTok video that the girls made, so you'll have to kind of look for that. And their coach, Brian Whistle actually was in the video too, so you might want to check that out.
Got to check. Is he going to be doing what, breakdancing or something? Or what?
It's a real quick, but he made the.
Now, Brian, I don't know what he's like, in person. I don't know.
He's
him
very
that.
quiet.
Well,
He's
that's
also,
what I was going to say. He's kind of unassuming,
Right.
But
So-
I do want to say Brian's been great at keeping us up to date on what's going on in girls golf. So we appreciate all our coaches, and Brian's been right up there helping us out.
And if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we'd have a coach. He stepped up because of Bailey being her senior year.
Sure.
He didn't want the job, but he took it, and we're eternally grateful.
Well, he said just being around your team, Scott, you can just sense a camaraderie from the seniors to the freshmen to the JV players. Everybody, they really pull for each other. It's really, you can tell they got that atmosphere and that culture.
Yep.
All right, we got sectionals on Saturday, so tell us what's going to go on this week as you prepare.
So we'll have a practice round on Thursday at Lapel at the course. It's an old style country club. I've been there a few years ago. It's a very basic course. The greens are just basically mounded up out of a level field. It's not very tricky.
Okay.
A couple little hills in it. And the reason why I know that, I went the last 2 years because of Bailey. Bailey
Right.
went out as an individual, and I took Lauren as an 8th grader, trying to, this is what the next step looks like.
Yeah.
And it's always about that next step. What's it going to look like? How do you handle it? Picture yourself in that situation.
So I'm thinking the girls are probably going to be loose and relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
And I could tell that they were very excited about today. They were very proud. And you know what? We're proud of them too. Really, we should be proud of these girls. First regional team in Northeastern history, and that's quite an accomplishment. So that's at 9 o'clock, I think, Jerry. That
9
tournament
o'clock
will
Saturday.
tee off. Lapel's not all that far.
Yes.
Being out there on the golf course, you can rent a cart and you can follow the girls around.
One little tip: if you want a cart, you better get there super early.
Probably on a regional, I would think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You want to get there early.
Yeah, and I know at Highland it's only $10 for a cart, and you can follow the girls around.
It's $25 today for a
Oh,
cart.
okay.
So
well, there's inflation.
Oh.
There's inflation
Well,
going on.
inflation is hit,
Yeah.
but there was no supply shortage, though.
So, hey, to the girls golf team, good luck to you ladies.
Yeah.
Well-deserved round of applause
Yeah,
right
very
here
good job.
for
Thank
you guys. And we're very proud of you, and I'm extremely happy. Scott, thanks for coming
Stat.
by.
Thank
we
you very much.
appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
We
Thanks.
hope you
Thanks,
guys
Kevin.
hope you guys have a great week. Great week of practice. They'll be cutting up on the bus ride up there. Play loose and relax, and let the scores take care of themselves.
Absolutely.
Just have fun, enjoy the moment, and this is fun.
Yep.
This is what it's all about. So we're going to take a break. As we go into break, we do have some girls golf videos,
Yep.
Jerry. So we're going to look at those. Then after that, we're going to do another sights and sound of Levi Coffin Days. And then after that, we're going to hear from a few of our gold level sponsors. I don't know if we've worked out the kinks on that, but hey, we're just a couple of old guys and amateurs. That's what we are. So we'll be back after these messages.
Go Lady Knights!
Okay, everybody, we're at the sectionals for girls golf today, and I'm here with the girls golf team, and we're super excited. This was a big day today and started off with some kind of tough conditions, but things cleared up and we ended up doing really well. So, Zoe, would you like to tell us how the team placed today?
We placed second overall, and we advanced to regionals.
Yay! And this is the first time that the girls team has ever been able to advance to regionals as a team.
Yes.
Bailey's had some past experience being able to go as an individual. So Bailey, what do you think about how this went today, or what are your thoughts?
I'm just so excited to play golf another week with these girls. I love this team so much, and I'm just so excited.
Yes, and everybody played really well today. This was very exciting. We're really grateful to our freshmen that made, or what you think about going to regionals.
I'm very proud of everyone and how they played. I know it was super tough, especially because it's a tough course.
Yes. We're super excited. This was a very exciting day. It actually was very interesting because we had a tie for third. They had to go hole by hole. Our team, great job, girls. Thanks a lot, and good luck at regionals.
We're back here at Levi Coffin's Days, and I'm here with Justin Stevens. He's the coach of the young Olds. All right, doing here, Justin.
So what we're doing is we're trying to raise awareness for our club. We, like I said, we cater to 5 to 13-year-olds from any school, not just Northeastern, but from any school. We're trying to sell some meat sticks to make some money for our program, but more just to try to get the word out. We're going to be having, we got open sign-ups right now. You can find that on our Facebook page, Northeastern Knights Wrestling. And we're going to be starting sometime around the 1st of November. We participate in the Miami Valley Kids Wrestling program, which has about 4,000 kids. So we got a really good program that is catered to any age, and any ability.
All right, so you guys got a lot going on.
We do.
You do a great job on your Facebook page of keeping everybody abreast. So I would encourage you that if you have an interest, or even if you just want to find out, go ahead and go on that Facebook page. It's Northeastern Knights Wrestling. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right, go on there. Lights and sounds from Levi Coffin Days.
Harmon sheds are custom built to your specifications and needs. But wait, there's more. Harmon sheds build privacy fences, decks for your pool, beautifully designed decks for all around your home, and detached pavilions. Let Joe and the crew do all the work, so all you need to do is relax.
This is Rick Fletcher. When my car needs repair, I take it to 715 Sim Hargen Parkway in Richmond, home of Knuckle Busters. With their ASE certified technicians, why would you go anyplace else? They repair domestic and imports, air conditioners to Z-bars. Knuckle Busters Auto Repair. Call 765-488-1470 and tell them to go Knights!
Hey there, my name is Gibson, and I would love to invite you to LifeSpring Students. That's our youth group at LifeSpring Church, which is just south of Northeastern on 27, and we meet from 7 to 8:30 on most Thursdays, but the doors open at 6:30. It's a great way to get to know more about God, meet some friends, as well as get to know about yourself some more as well. Plus, it's a lot of fun. We usually have some basketball and dodgeball, along with some other activities, and if you want to know more, check out lifespring.tv/students.
You've had a hard day at work, and all you want to do is sit in your lounge chair in the nice cool air? Then it hits! The AC's not working. The living room feels like the Sahara Desert. Call Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. In just a short time, it'll be nice and cool. And then all you'll need is a sign that says, "No penguins allowed." Call 765-966-0994. Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Proud sponsors of the Knights. Welcome back to Knightline Live, and I'm Jerry Middleton, along with me with Rick Fletcher. Rick, I'll tell you what, the golf team, what a bunch of good young ladies, and the coaches are fantastic.
They are. They're great. You can see Scott was all excited, and not only as a dad but as a coach for all of his players, and it's a lot of fun. So they deserve your support. Go out there and support them. So we'll look forward to that.
Well, let's talk a little volleyball.
Coming off a tough week, Jerry, for the varsity girls.
Tough week for the varsity.
Yeah, they They've lost two. They lost two tough TEC matches last week to two tough teams. The funny thing about it, Jerry, is it started fast. I mean, they really were playing like the team that we really thought they were going to be this year, and has the potential to be. And they're still striving to get there. If you go back and watch the live stream of the Winchester match, we had Matt Fisher on, and he was saying, this is who we want to be. We want to be like that team, like that was Winchester. Same thing for Union County. They want to be like those teams. I think our girls, our volleyball girls, as far as talent-wise, they're at least equal talent-wise to any team they're going to play.
We match up.
Match up very well.
We match up well. The whole thing is they get out and get off on that first set. They just dominate the first set. And they did against Union County, and they did against here. And so what happens is you go to these places and teams are sort of taking a little bit light, and then you go out there and you show them what you got, and you win that first set. Now it becomes super important to win the second set.
Yeah, it does.
And then you've noticed that Union County and Winchester both came out in that second set and went, we're not going to let you win it. And it was dogfight.
Yeah, we got to develop that killer instinct. When you got your opponent down, you got to really, literally, you got to go for the jugular here. You got your team down.
It's important to get that 5-6 point run to start that second set.
Yeah, and volleyball's a game of runs.
Oh.
The first team with that 5 point run, that puts them right in the driver's seat in every set.
Absolutely.
And so now the JVs, we just got the message tonight. They are now 13-0.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated. And they're good. For a JV team, they're a good JV squad. Good match against Union County the other night.
Yep.
Went to third set, won by 2, and it was just a lot of fun, a lot of excitement in the air on that one. And after that one, Jerry, we had an opportunity to chat with some of the JV girls. So we're going to show that here in a minute. But the girls won the JV Wayne County tournament. So we got a little clip of them getting the trophy here.
That's a big deal, winning that JV County tournament.
It sure is. And, congratulations to them. They're a lot of fun to watch, too,
Yes,
the
they are. A lot of
JV
fun.
team. So let's go to those videos and see what they had to say.
Hello, this is Rick Fletcher, and we're at Union County High School, and we're talking JV volleyball tonight. The Lady Knights just defeated the Union County Patriots. They are now 10-0 on the season. So I'm here with 3 of the stars, I guess, right? I've got Addie Bry and Reese Stumford and Grace Stockton. So that was a fun game. What do you think, Addie?
I think we definitely played as a team, and I'm glad that, because us 3, we've never played with them, and I'm so glad that we've came together as a team, and we've worked to do what we just did. Yeah.
So, Reese, I want to ask you, at any point in time, any one of you guys can go in and play varsity if someone gets hurt. So do you feel prepared that you're ready to do that?
Yes, I definitely think that we're all prepared for that. Our coach has been preparing us for it. We've been practicing with varsity, and it's definitely been helping us and getting us excited to play varsity.
So, Grace, we always comment when we live stream the games that you don't hit anything soft. Everything's hard, and you go at it fast paced. Is that how you like to approach it?
Yeah, I always try to be aggressive because a lot of the times if I go too soft, I miss the ball. So I'd rather go hard.
All right, you guys got to get back to varsity now, so hopefully we can do the same on the varsity level. It's been a long time since we've beaten Union County. Let's hope tonight's the night, so we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio.
It's my pleasure to present the 2022 Wayne County JV Volleyball Championship Trophy to the Northeastern Livestreams.
Welcome back to Knightline Live, and JV girls are having a good time.
Sure they
getting
are.
that trophy.
Yeah, they enjoyed it. They pretty much dominated that Wayne County tournament, so congratulations to them. Now, very busy week coming up for both the girls and both the JVs and the varsity. Tonight, as we speak, they're playing at Blue River.
Yes, and I can give you we already said the JV won.
JV's won
in 2, and then it's they're having their cancer night up there. So the varsity got started a bit later, but I can tell you this: in the first set, varsity's up 16-15.
So it's a tight first set.
It's a tight first
Blue
set.
River's traditionally been a tough team to play.
Yes.
So that's a big match there. They got to get back on their winning ways. Tomorrow they go play, I think, a pretty good Franklin County team. That's away.
They should be much improved, yes.
And then Centerville's coming to town on Thursday night. You know, what more can you say? It's Centerville week here at Northeastern, okay? And we'll talk more about Centerville. And we'll be live streaming that starting 6 o'clock on Thursday night.
Yes.
You and I will be there, and we'll have our Subway player of the game and our coaches' comments segment also, and we'll do all those things that we've been doing with our live stream. So that'll be Thursday night. IHSAATV.org is where you can find that live stream. So we'll look forward to that, Jerry. Big week, and then the girls finish out the week on Saturday. They go to Eastern Hancock with a tournament.
Which is traditionally been a pretty tough tournament. Some pretty good teams there.
Well, you want to play tough teams. You're gearing up. Sectionals are about a little less than a month away. So that's what you're preparing for here.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. You just got to keep treading. And then this is the time of year where your freshmen and some of your sophomores start to hit that wall.
Yeah, it's definitely a wall.
We're going for almost 2 months now, and now it's like, oh, not another day.
Well, you got, with a week like this, with all these games going on, now you're busy. You got school. You still got to go to school and do schoolwork. So it's going to be a very busy week.
Yeah.
It'll test them. Like I said, Friday night will be... Thursday night we'll be live streaming, and again, we'll talk about this later. Monday night we'll be live streaming because we got another home match. So we've got a third segment of Sights and Sound of Levi Coffin Days, and it was spectacular. You and I, we love being there. So let's go to that right now.
We're back here at Levi Coffin Days, bringing you more sights and sounds of Levi Coffin Days. And here I run into a couple of familiar faces. I got Braylon Dudley. How you doing, Braylon?
Good.
Good. How old are you again?
I'm 12.
12. You're in what grade?
7th.
Who's this guy you brought with you, by the way? Who is he?
My dad.
Oh, your dad. This is Cody Dudley, well known around these parts nowadays. He's the coach of the girls basketball team. Cody, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, so you guys just stopped by to say hello, or actually I told you to come over, right? That's how that worked?
Yeah, I come every year for the ribeye sandwiches, so I'm definitely here for that.
And we stopped you from doing that, so we'll have to keep this short, and I'm sure you want one too, right, Braylon?
I'm looking for the elephant ear.
Elephant ear's right across the street. That's one of our guys over there. That's Poor Betty's, so go on over to Poor Betty's. Well, hey, appreciate you guys letting us bring you in here. You never know. You might see yourself on a Knightline, Braylon. Would that be fun?
Yeah.
You're going to be a star before your time here. Thanks for stopping by, Cody.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having us. Thank you.
All right, we'll probably have more sights and sounds from Levi Coffin Days.
Welcome back to Knightline Live. And Rick, we should have like that ticker that ESPN has.
We need something here to keep up with all the scores.
All the scores coming across.
We're thinking JV football won their game tonight, probably on a pretty wide margin.
They were up big in the third quarter, so I would assume that
they haven't lost yet this year either.
And they're undefeated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So congrats. And they're good. They got some good players.
Oh my goodness. That's good.
I think the future is bright at Northeastern for football.
I think so. I agree there. It's a very good JV football team.
All right, good segue into football here, Jerry. So last night the Knights went over to you got what we're used to seeing here. Defense has shutout ball. Very odd thing happened in the third quarter, Jerry. Tell us about that.
Strangest thing ever. The Knights kick off to start the second half. And Union City starts on, I think, about...
It was 3 yards in a cloud of dust, okay? That's kind of how it was.
After 12 minutes and 6 seconds, the Knights get the...
At a time, they were just going down. The Knights stopped them on fourth down, so that was an odd thing.
Yeah.
Knights got the ball back. They went down to score, and that got the running clock going. And
5 plays later.
Yeah, and from then on, we'll talk to the coach as is our custom now, and we also talked to a couple of the players. We got a big week coming up around here.
A huge week.
We'll talk about that, but let's go see what these guys have to say first, Jerry, and then we'll come back and talk about the upcoming week.
Sounds good.
All right, we're here at Union City, and this is the First Financial Bank coach's comments. First Financial Bank in Richmond. Go see Beth Beatty for a mortgage or refinance an existing mortgage. I'm here with Coach Wes Oler. Knights victorious, 47-0 West. So just tell us what we saw.
I thought defensively was nice to get the shutout. Our kids, they put together that drive that lasted the whole third quarter, and we had a couple penalties, but they held strong at the end, and that's our defensive philosophy has been, but don't break. And Union City was testing that. They were pretty disciplined in trying to run and stay on schedule and get third and shorts and third and manageables so they could run the ball. And they ran a lot of clock. But the other side, I thought our offense executed really well. We were able to score quickly a couple times. We had a chance to run a 2-minute drill at the end of the first half, which we haven't had a chance to do, and we executed that really well. But I thought it was a really good overall game, all three aspects. So.
All right, now you got to switch gears. You got Centerville coming up next week. There's really not much to be said. They defeated Tri tonight. So, what are our thoughts going into that game?
If there wasn't already, senior night in Centerville and at our home place. Now, with a win, we have a chance to get back in the mix in the Tri-Eastern Conference title race. So, but Centerville is obviously good because we know how good Tri is. So they must have played really well tonight to get that win at Tri. So we've got our hands full. We've got to be ready from tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock and film. And like I told the kids, everything's back on the table. When we lost to Tri, it was defeating and deflating, thinking that that was probably our chance to be conference champs, and now that's back on the table. So I couldn't be more excited. But our kids didn't really react a whole lot when I told them Centerville won. They know that there's even more business to attend to this week, and I think we'll be ready.
All right, well, good luck. Hey, thanks for joining us. All right, this has been Coach Wes Solar. This has been the First Financial Bank Coach's Comment. Back to you guys in the studio. All right, we're here at Union City where the Knights just defeated the Union City Indians 47-0. I'm here with Ethan Neely and Justice Hollingsworth. So, Justice, good game tonight. Did what you had to do.
Thank you. We went out there, we executed, and we got that win. I'm very excited.
All right, so big game coming up. What are we thinking about next week's game?
We're just going to work our butts off every day.
Yeah, it's all you can do, right? You're not a man of many words here, Ethan. Good, that's a good job. You had a great game tonight, by the way. I want to say I heard your name over the loudspeaker all the time. I did see you get a sack here in the first half. So how'd that feel?
Felt good. I want to celebrate, but it's normal to me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So good luck, fellas. Put some work in, preparation, and we'll see you guys next week. All right. So that's going to be it right here from Union City. Back to the studio.
Welcome back to Knightline Live. Well, Coach Oler is Coach Oler.
Yeah.
He just tells it like it is.
He does. He doesn't hold any punches. You know, that's the thing about Wes is win or lose, he's going to come chat with us, and he tells us what went on. He tells us the truth, and he's great. All of our coaches are great.
Yes,
Jerry. They come on and they share with us. So big week this week for football. I mean, what else can you say? It's Centerville week.
Well, I mean,
cross-county rivalry.
To me, it's championship week.
Well, the Knights, Centerville beat Tri, okay?
Right.
So that threw the Knights right back in the mix. They were out of the mix for the TEC. Now they're right back in the mix. But there's no excuses. There's no secrets. We know how good Centerville is. They're still good this year. I don't know if they compare to last year, but they're good.
They're a good ball club. You beat Tri High.
Yeah, you
beat
Tri
High.
Yeah,
so,
we know what happened when we went down to Tri.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tall task, not an unsurmountable task. I think I don't know. I think we got a better shot this year than we did last year.
Yeah, I would say that would be a fair evaluation.
We're all a year older. All your main players are a year older.
Yeah.
So show up. Probably going to be a big crowd there. Centerville will bring their fans. We'll bring our fans. We need the cheer block. And we need the players to play their best, lay it all
I would be planning on getting here early.
Yeah, come on.
Because parking might be at an absolute premium.
Yeah, you got a cross-county rival, Centerville, Northeastern. They're good.
And let's face it, it's for the championship.
It is.
But Centerville wins, they're probably going to win it outright.
That'll be, because they're not going to lose again after that.
And Northeastern wins, Then it's probably a three-way.
Probably going to have a three-way tie. So
Yeah.
you get a piece of that championship.
Yeah.
So Friday night, be there, be loud, be a lot of you, and come out and support your team.
Now, before we move to tennis, I've got an update.
Let's hear it for volleyball.
Volleyball at Blue River, Knights win set 1, 26-24.
Oh boy, that was close.
That's
All
a close
right,
one.
So they've been struggling with that second set.
Yes,
So,
so-
we got to see how that
Yeah.
goes. So we'll be off the air, but we'll have more on that on Thursday, probably on our live stream.
Tennis.
Oh, there's a lot of tennis going on. Let me tell you, just going to wrap it up because we're kind of coming to the end of our time
Yeah.
here, Jerry. So last week they split a couple matches. They lost a tough one to Union City.
Yes.
And Union City's a good team. They lost that one 3-2. They beat Randolph Southern 4-1. So tennis is good. They got a chance. All right. Their
Yep.
sectionals are next week. Also, they went to Yorktown. They had a tournament on Saturday. Not a whole lot of winning is what Coach Brandy told us, but they played well.
Not
okay?
much Parmesan.
Yeah, not much Parmesan spice on that. But there were some big teams there.
Yeah.
Yorktown was there. Connorsville, LaPel was there. Okay, so these are big teams. Good experience for the Knights to get up there and
Absolutely.
get in that tournament. Now this week they've got a match tomorrow night. They've got let me see, tomorrow night away at Winchester. Wednesday night they got an away match at Centerville. Okay, so 2 big TEC matches. JV has a match at home against Lincoln on Thursday. On Saturday, they go to, I believe it's Lincoln,
Yes.
and it's the TEC championships.
To the Smurf courts.
Yep, and they'll start on Saturday, finish that on Monday. Looking ahead, senior night is next Tuesday at home, okay,
Yes.
to honor the seniors. And then the next night, sectional start at Richmond.
Oh,
there's,
my.
There's no breathing if you're a tennis player.
Wow.
A lot going on with tennis. We'll have a lot more to say about tennis. We'll probably get out to that senior night. I know
Yeah.
I'm going to try to be there and honor those seniors. So, time to breathe, Jerry.
Well, now we need to make a quick announcement here. Next Monday, Knightline will be at a different time because we have a home volleyball match that we'll be live streaming. They're playing Tri-Village from Ohio, which is traditionally they're pretty good.
Yeah.
So we will be starting our live stream at 5 o'clock.
For Knightline.
And
we're going to do it from the booth.
From the booth in our palatial estate high above Larry Moore Gymnasium.
So we'll be doing this at 5 o'clock next Monday. So that's going to be a different time. You can always catch the replay later. And then after that, you go to ihsaatv.org if you want to watch the live stream to the volleyball. But get out to the gym, okay? Come on and watch the volleyball girls. With Thursday, big match against Centerville on Thursday.
Absolutely.
Pack the gym. We need a cheer block that's engaged, okay? Really do. Good luck to the girls golf team at regional.
Absolutely.
We'll have video from that, I'm sure.
I'm
So
sure we'll have
be looking,
something.
We'll be looking forward to that.
Well, Rick, I think we've been about an hour and looking at things, about an hour and 2 minutes,
All
hour
right.
and 3.
We try to stay to an hour. We're doing okay.
We're getting better. And we do apologize to our gold level sponsors
Yeah.
for whatever happened to the commercials.
We'll get that fixed. We're just amateurs. We've said that before. We're working it out.
That's what happens. Somebody hits the wrong button and
Who-
boom.
Who knows what happens?
Yeah, who knows what happens. But anyway, so we have one more video for the sights and sounds from Levi Coffin Days, and we're going to end the night with that. And
it's been another good night.
It's been another good night. So off to Levi Coffin Days. And Rick Fletcher, we're here at the Levi Coffin Days, sponsored by the Fountain City Lions Club, and we've been running the information booth because we're full of information.
50-50 is what I want to say, Jerry. 50-50. We had a very successful 50-50. We'd like to thank everybody who bought tickets. We had a big pot. I don't think we can say that on national radio or national TV, but it was great. And we had a good time. The people were great. The vendors were great. We had a lot of elephant ears and funnel cakes from Poor Betty's, and we appreciate those guys. So it's been a lot of fun, Jerry. We'll probably be back next year.
We had a great time, and back to you guys in the studio.